SAFC Fan TV, I'm Shaun Middleton, and today I'm in the town centre where it's Sunderland's 4th league game of the season. They're down at Charlton Athletic at the Valley in London. The game has just ended, and unfortunately, after a promising first half, the game ended Charlton Athletic 0, Sunderland 0. And now I'll be getting the fans' reactions as they leave the pub in the town centre. And could you please like, share and comment on our channel, and most of all, could you please subscribe? We're trying to get to 5,000 subscribers by the end of 2020, and we couldn't do it without your help. So please tell your friends, tell your family. It doesn't cost a penny, it's absolutely free, and it's our goal to get to 5,000 k, and we can do it, and we're dedicated because this weather is diabolical, but I'm not bothered either. Thanks for your time. Charlton Athletic 0, Sunderland 0. After a really promising game in the first half of Sunderland, the chances we created, I mean, I can't believe how we didn't win that game, mate.
I think the first half we were totally on top. Graham got a chance he should have buried, really. I think there was a few chances like that really as well. Maybe the first half we could have been 2 or 3-0 up against a side we really should be beaten. Obviously they're a good side, but it would be a massive win if we won the day, and like I say, it would have been huge. When we're on top in the first half like we were today, we've got to get the chances. The second half, obviously Flanagan getting sent off didn't help, obviously, and I think you could tell they were going to come out the second half starting to go.
Come back better when they ran there.
Totally, mate. But when we get the chances, we got the first half. We should have put the game to bed, and then it's gonna come to bite us on the arse really later on the season.
And you've got a point there. I mean, we need to be finishing. I mean, Charlton's a good side. They'll be in the top 6. I mean, I know they haven't started well, but the coming end of the season, they'll be in the mix. Just for the editor Lee, his name is Jake. Yeah, I didn't see at the start. So Jake, Danny Graham. He started the game today. He had a few chances. He had 2 glorious chances, and he missed them. Do you think Danny Graham, once he gets 1 goal, he'd start scoring a few?
Yeah, I kind of agree, mate. I think everyone's sort of saying why we went in for a free agent Danny Graham when we could have went in for someone like Sir Marcus Maddison. Yes, I sort of agree, but I don't think he started badly for Sunderland. I think he's had a few chances which possibly could have scored, but like I say, he had a few chances today. Maybe if he scored, he could have scored more. Maybe next week he'd had more confidence, but if he keeps getting the chances he's been getting, maybe he'll score. But
I mean, you look at our defence. I mean, the game have kept another clean sheet, which it looks like that. Michael Bowers and me have said this last season and this season. If you can keep a clean sheet, that's something to build on. The Arsenal team of years ago now, you're probably still remember, but me and my mistake said George Graham, basically back 4, Lee Dixon, Nigel Winterburn, Steve Bold and Tony Adams as the back 4, and they continuously kept clean sheets, and then they would nick a goal. I mean, we're not nicking goals, but if you can keep a clean sheet, you can always win games, can't you?
Yeah, I understand what you're saying, mate, but you can keep as many clean sheets as you want, but if you don't score, you're not going to win the game, simple as. And the way we're going at the minute, we need to bury these chances we've been getting. Like I say, the first half, we've had 3 or 4 chances where we really should have scored. Yeah. I don't know how Danny Graham didn't score that when he was about 3 yards out. Yeah. How is he not? But like I say, we've got to score these goals to win the games. Yes, keeping clean sheets is good, but the goals is more important.
Well, you're confident, like, we're creating the chances now, which is a bit of a worry that we weren't. Now we're creating the chances that eventually the goals will start coming.
Well, like I say, hopefully if we get Danny Graham to start scoring, something maybe Will Grigg, they might start getting the shooting boots on. So hopefully, mate. I cannot say.
I've just been next week, but I've got a game off because there was international break and our game's been called off. So it's a week off. The window shuts on Monday for the transfers, but it extends to the 16th. And I keep asking this question, but I've got to really. Do you think we need to add new additions to the squad?
I think defensively, like you say, we've been doing well, keeping as many clean sheets, but we need someone going fast, going forward. We need a maybe like a pace going up front. Like we've got goal scorers. Like Will Grigg's proven to score goals. Danny Graham, he's not a bad. We need someone going forward, creating these more chances. We've got Chris Maguire, but he's all we've got. We need some more, I think.
Star man, mate, today, who do you think was the best player on the pitch for Sunderland today?
Like you say, keeping a clean sheet. Bailey Wright almost scored the first half with a header. I think Bailey Wright's been doing well recently. I'd like to say Bailey Wright.
Thanks for your time, yeah. Cheers. Stay safe. Shaun Middleton, SAFC Fan TV. I'm in the town centre. I'm with Jack Dodds. Jack, after a really promising performance in the first half, we created that many chances. Does it feel a bit, how do we not win that game?
It was really disappointing. I thought it was on 3 occasions we should have scored. Bailey Wright's header, which was on Charlton's part, terrible defending. It was a complete free header. The keeper got a hand to it, saved. O'Brien ran through. He had Danny Graham to his right. I thought Graham was in a good position, but I was screaming, hit it, and he passed it, and I thought that was the wrong option, and the defender got in the way. Even still after that, Graham nearly scored. I thought Charlton did well from that point on, right there. And then obviously Danny Graham skied it over the bar with his open goal. It was unbelievable how we didn't get a goal in the first half. I would even say the second half we still I would say we dominated the first half. I don't know about the second half, but I still think we were the better team. I think we could have scored many times in the second half as well.
Yeah. I know, like you say, first half, geez, the clear good chances. O'Brien, Gooch, Graham had 2 sitters. It's just, and I'm in a sense that we kept a clean sheet. I'm happy, and we haven't lost the game, but we should have won that game. It just feels like it's a game. It's a draw, but it feels like we've lost in a sense. Do you know what I'm saying?
Draws when you feel as if you should have won, when you concede a late equaliser or you miss a few chances, you're always going to feel like it's a loss.
Yeah.
But some games, when you draw, Charlton probably feel as if it was a win. They feel as if they got lucky. There's many games I've been to where I've came away with the point thinking, felt like we've won. So, absolutely, it does feel a little bit like a loss, but I think it's important to not get too disheartened because it's good that we are playing this well. I would rather be saying we ran Charlton into the ground, we had loads of chances and we kept the clean sheet, most importantly. Charlton are a great side. They're going to be, if they're not in the top 6 this season, I'll be really, really shocked, especially with the signing of Madison. I think I think they'll be around where we are hoping to finish. So going undefeated against them, we haven't gave them 2 points. We've kept another clean sheet, which is 3 in a row.
Yeah, 3 clean sheets.
3 clean sheets, at least in the league anyway. 3 clean sheets in a row. And then on top of that, it's still a point, and it's a point away from home is always a decent point, you know.
I see at Charlton, our Wembley rivals of 1998, Clive Mendonca, and obviously 2019. It would have been nice to beat them today, but it wasn't to be. But you've got to take the positives, like you say, we kept a clean sheet. They will get better. They'll be in the top 6. I'll be shocked if they weren't. Jack, I've asked this question to a lot of fans in the first 3 games, and I'll ask it again. The window shuts on Monday, but obviously it extends to the 16th for the England transfers. Do we need more signings before the window actually shuts on the 16th?
I think it's a bit of a different question when you're looking at need as to want. I don't necessarily think we're absolutely desperate for anyone, but for me there's 3 key areas we really need players in. One is back up on the wing backs. We've got O'Nien and Hume, who are absolutely, in my opinion anyway, absolutely fantastic at what they do. Plenty of energy, plenty of crosses going in, and they both can do a job defensively. But we don't have anyone to come in if they get injured, or when the games start coming thick and fast, especially with us having less time to get through the games this season when we have cup games on Tuesday nights. We don't have the depth to play 2 games a week because they run so much. We don't have anyone behind them. The only player I can think of is Conor McLaughlin, but I don't really think many fans have a lot of confidence in him, and rightly so. We don't have anyone on the left, so I would definitely say someone to cover each wing back is really important. I would then say there's 2 positions that I really think we could really do with. One would be a goal scorer. I don't have much confidence in any of the 3 strikers. I think Wyke, all he offers you is effort, and that's pretty much it. I think if Grigg doesn't score, he doesn't give you anything. And Danny Graham, although I thought he had a half decent game today, he had a few chances, he didn't score. But I don't have confidence in him going forward to be that striker who can get us loads of goals. I also think we lack creativity. The system we play, we create loads of chances out wide, putting the ball in the box. We don't have anyone through the middle that can do that. So when teams figure us out, which they do so often, they just stop us going out wide. The wing backs look to come inside, but there's no one there. We don't have any creativity through the middle. So I absolutely think that those are 3 areas we need to sign players in. One more thing, I think pace going forward. We've got absolutely no pace. I think the quickest player we've got is probably Jordan Willis. We don't have anyone to like break that line with pace, which sometimes in games is exactly what you need.
Right, quickly, Mr. Starman.
Grant Ledbetter, absolutely superb today.
Right, thanks for your time, Jack. As always, pleasure.